Welcome aboard. Exotic Zen Wisdom. Magic hour time. Let's get into it, my loves. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I may say he or she. I should put this feather in my hair. We're going to get going, you guys. Let's get into it. There's a movement happening, okay? There's absolute movement happening. And people are upset. Well, not upset. People are freaking out. I need a little perfume. So yeah. Oh gosh, that smells so good. I rarely use it, but I just took it out. I was like, okay. So yeah, let's get into it. I'm gonna just check and see what the vibe is. I love and miss you guys. I felt like I wasn't with you. I could have been with you earlier. I couldn't, but I felt like I could have, and I was missing out. And there's just so much to do, like the end of the year, catch up. Vitamins. Hold on. My eating is all messed up. My body doesn't know when to eat. I don't know what that's about, but we're definitely in different time. I jumped, like in a day, I can jump like 3 timelines, 3 massive timelines. It's crazy. Bye. I knock out a sucker. All right, let's get into it. Oh, we gotta do Palo Santo. Let's try to see what's going on. Let me go onto the computer. I hope everyone is hanging in there. We're going into this weekend and it's like, you know, just rile up. I'm loving the costumes with the contacts. That's insane. I wish I could do that. I would do some white contacts. Archangel Michael, thank you for protecting us, all of us. Thank you for keeping us safe and sound. See, it goes out. I should use the other one. And my good one, of course, I lost it. You know, it fell. I lost it. I'm gonna go get some more. But we do want to call Archangel Michael to come and help us, guide us, keep my collective safe from harm, from danger, in tune with what's going to be happening. Yeah, I'm really proud of you guys because a lot of you are just pushing through, and it just a lot of situations for people who, I don't know if they're karmics. They could be. I don't know if they're karmics. I think they're I don't know if I should even say that, like super damaged. Some of these, what's going on is consequences. Like what they're getting to know are like, if you don't do this, look, buddy, this is what's gonna happen to you. Yeah, and this card's been stayed out, the 10 of Wands. So then it's like, you know, but a lot of these people have been getting warning after warning, and they haven't listened. They haven't done anything. They haven't repented. That's what I heard. They haven't repented. Lord Jesus, they're not repenting. Spirit, remember when the Pharaoh, when he gave the Pharaoh all those warnings, and then like the first, I got that. Remember who was that? I think it was Uriel, the first child. And we were getting that a lot last year. And maybe this year we're going to have it. Like, I don't know what's going down with the first child. I'm just hearing that because of the Moses curse. Okay, I'm going to take it out. It bothers me now. All right, let's get in here, my loves. Let's get into my own live. Sorry, I'm not set up yet. What? Oh my God, you guys, it's going amazing. I love it. Did you see my 20 buck? I saw that on Chris. Oh, we got to do a reading on Chris. But there's another name that came up, and I was like, should I do it on this name or Chris? And so let's find out the current vibes. we're just going to tap in and see what's going down. And if you guys want a question, I'm going to put my info. I am not doing anything for free because people are very nasty in this energy. They're takers, okay? Things have to be reciprocal. So I will put my info, but I'm a very generous channel. I give information left and right, and I'm always trying to stay in tune with the current energy. Of course, we all are, but it's hard. It's like a heavy task these days just to stay above water, right? Okay, so let me, I think they changed it back. Okay, that's good. Let's see what's going down. Okay, my loves, thank you so much for being here. I may say he or she, just interchange the genders. And the story may be for somebody else, but it fits your story. You just know. Okay, so let's, oh. They already got me, what do you call it? Choppy. Speaking of choppy, the Tower. We're starting off the reading with the Tower. I put a lot of red on my cheeks. I didn't want to look pasty white. Let's see if I can have, it's too late. Too late. Why is the Tower? Okay, something happened and somebody's going to be forced to walk away. Something happened and somebody's going to be forced to walk away. So a shocking information came out. Oh yeah, that's what Spirit is doing to get somebody unstuck because they've been stuck. Okay, so they got to put a fire under their butt or maybe a thunderbolt on top of their head. Uranian energy could have to do with Taurus, but this is Aquarius energy. Yeah, Uranus is with Taurus right now, so, and they're retrograde. It has to do with the High Priestess. This High Priestess is causing ripples. Are you the High Priestess causing earthquakes everywhere you go? Oh, it has to do with the Queen of Cups reversed. The High Priestess is a Queen of Cups reversed. Maybe this is past energy because I'm almost picking up like this happened already. Yeah. You're already in this energy. This is past energy here because you're doing well. You're moving forward. Oh, so it could be that this High Priestess reversed has to walk away from a situation that has been stuck. But Spirit has seen fit now to bring the Tower. Forcing a stuck situation to be unstuck. You know what Spirit's saying? Try to stay now, bitch. Okay? Because this is like the Tower came in first. No, this is what Spirit did. Oh yeah? So the Tower came in and then this energy came in. The Hangman. Why can't I think of what the name is? So it's like try to stay stuck in it now. Like it's like you want to stay there? Boom. Here's some information. You want to stay there? It causes somebody to walk away. Samira, hi darling, from India. Welcome. Beautiful name. Welcome. Thank you for being here. So we're already tapping into some kind of love scenario. Divine Feminine is doing wonderfully right now, traveling along in her journey. There's a High Priestess reversed who's... What about her? Oh, this woman's impulsive. That would make sense with the the High Priestess is upright. It could be two people. It could be a High Priestess and a Queen of Cups. This could be about two women. Queen of Cups reversed. Let me show you. So something, and look, this is an image of a woman too. So there's somebody here that's very impulsive, which is very likely the Queen of Cups reversed. So there's somebody here who's slow to move, could be a Taurian energy, but they know better. There's a High Priestess that knows better, And there's somebody here that is whiny and victimized, and things are always happening around this individual. She's always a hot mess. Remember I said they wanted you in a hot mess energy? I said that. Oh, yes, let me put my info. If you want any questions answered, I'm just doing $10 donation, okay? And I can, whatever, you can even, we can really get into it, but let's see here. Sorry. Because most people, 1010. Okay, because most people are just drainers, you know, for some reason you give them a little information and they go from channel to channel just to get free stuff. And I understand free stuff, and I understand the times are tough, but I'm doing the free reading right now, and the reading, and then so, you know, just doing the intermission here, it interrupts a little bit of the flow. So I have to keep going with the energy, and then we can do questions unless I get some reciprocation. We'll close this up quickly. Yeah, you have a lot of strength. They can't get past. Okay, so there must have been a Queen of Cups reversed here who did something, and they're getting the Tower. This is another message. They're getting the Tower, and you're getting unstuck, because the Tower came with the Eight of Cups. And then this came in. They wanted to keep you stuck, but you walked away. Because somehow you knew better. You know right from wrong. This person was on the wrong side of the law, the wrong side of humanity, the wrong side of living. You have a lot of strength. I think I might need more light coming in. Okay, you have a lot of strength. So this person wants to give very little, and you're heading towards your Ten of Cups. So whatever is coming towards you is it's not enough anymore. Like before, maybe you took breadcrumbs, but this time you're not taking breadcrumbs anymore. You have too much strength. You've gone through so much. And you're probably investing in yourself. You're probably getting your little business going, or getting the tools. What is this? Or you might have a child. Some of you, I'm picking up on feminine energy, and I'm picking up a lot of like mothers of daughters. I think you're gonna have a good relationship with your daughter. Okay. So there's like anxiety about the future for the Divine Feminine here. There is the wheel's turning in your favor, the Wheel of Fortune, which seems to be going well. But there's a lot of distress here. Things that perhaps need to be wrapped up, that you don't know how to get done all at once. Or, oh, the truth. We had the Tower, so it's the truth. The truth. Something about the truth is upsetting. Tarunas. Is it general collective? Yes, honey, it is. Welcome, Taruna. Taruna, welcome. Thank you for being here. So this is, these are things that need to get wrapped up, okay? And eventually the truth comes out, and you know what to do. Like maybe this is being more honest with yourself and getting the work done, and being like, I can't sit here on it anymore. I can't procrastinate anymore. There are consequences coming down the pipeline. That this is feeling like towers on top of people, on top of their heads. People are stressed. Okay, the towers, we know what the towers are. Like, we know that what's coming down into next month, November, which makes absolutely no sense. But you never know how things may turn out. But yeah, so this is, people are freaking out about their money. People are freaking out about their money being funny, out of balance. 40. Somebody who's 40? That went really loud. I'm sorry. You know what number I've been seeing so much? 88888. Like over 3 8s. At least 3 8s, and then all day. Then I saw 999. So those numbers are really potent right now. Ooh. So this is also causing families to come together, or you're going to be getting some money. So maybe this is causing people to really think outside the box, but or people are really just stressed out about money, which is nothing new, Spirit. Why do we need to know this? So sometimes I get like readers trying to investigate and they go, why did they do this? Why did they do this? It all comes down to money. It's almost like there's a very depressed female here. There's a very sad female. Maybe she tried to take from you, but you were able to defend yourself. Maybe she thought because you were just a woman. So she might be like part of a family. I don't know who she is exactly, but mother energy's coming in hard. But you were able to defend yourself. At one time, this stuff might have really, really damaged you. Okay, so it's almost like you have enemies. It's almost like you have new enemies who are trying the old enemies' tactics, but you've already overcome them. So they don't really hit you hard. They don't really affect you the way that they wish it would. Okay, because you've already been through the 10 of Swords, darling. You have already conquered the worst, because this is the worst. It doesn't get any worse than that. 10-10 energy. So somebody seems to be spying on my collective. Whoa. You're very capable of defending yourself. Spirit obviously is defending you, your ancestors. Brittany in the house, thank you. Welcome. Welcome aboard, darling. We're on the tarot ship. On the tarot ship, lollipop. Yeah, this was because you were playing. Okay, let's be honest, ladies. Let's be honest. You were playing with Knight of Wands energy. Okay? You played in the deep end and you may drown. So so many of you are like, oh, hell no. I ain't going over there. I ain't touching that with a 10-foot pole. With a 10-foot pole. I'm not touching that. So you're looking for, you have to ride the course. Ride the course. You could have up to 3 X's in your energy. And you're like wondering, oh, wait, maybe I should pick up the phone. Maybe I should unblock. Maybe, retrograde, Scorpio and retrograde. Woo, we're talking Scorpio, Mercury, and Mercury's got a retrograde November 8th, I think. Oh, God. Some of you, there's a sense of urgency. Let me do it now. Let me check in now. Let me find out what... Let me go by their... It's even worse. I feel like it's let me go by their work. Let me call the sister. Like, this is like even like a little more insidious, like because of Scorpio energy there. So somebody wants a new beginning with my collective. This is great energy. Somebody wants a new beginning, but they don't know how to approach collective. They don't know how to get in touch with you. This is X energy. Oh my God, 1010's your number? I thought you were gonna say 1010's your birthday, but it can't be. Oh, 1010. Happy birthday. We're doing the Friday. Okay, Friday. I'm trying to think. Well, I kind of have a feeling I know exactly who I'm going to dress up as, so I already know. I think I even did like a speech in my head this morning about what I'm going to say about my costume. But I do feel like dressing up this year. So Friday, I will be dressed up, you guys. I'm going to be scary looking. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, I don't have a time yet. I'm excited. So yeah, I know many of you are going to go out there trick-or-treating. Hi, Ravendra. Okay, can I say it with Spanish? Ravenda. Ravendra. I know how to roll my R's. I know. It doesn't matter in your culture. I'm sorry. I won't ruin your name. It's beautiful. Ravendra, welcome. Samira, welcome. Tarunya. Wow. What a name. Okay, so we got the crew here. So we are being honest. We were playing in that, I'm guilty of it. Okay. And I tell you, this was all hormonal stuff. Once I hit that age, I was like, celibacy? What? That word did not exist. But now I know better and I do better. But, you know, it's just, I don't know. It's going to take a while to get over stuff. For some of you, it's not, maybe you weren't in a player energy. Maybe these were actual boyfriends. These were actual commitments. These were actual marriages. These were actual fathers of your children. Okay, that's another story. But that, I mean, however, I'm just telling you, I was a single mom. So, this energy is like you really have to still heal. We're still in that healing, contemplating, assessing, and we're going to go more into it, aren't we? I mean, it's going to get deep because I think, is it going to retrograde in Scorpio? It must, right? Or it'll come back into this territory. That's why you can float right now, because we'll be visiting during retrograde. We'll be visiting this territory. Ooh, I'm going to be out of battery. Okay, just doing too much, I tell you guys. Yeah, the best thing you can do is maybe start that passion project, passionately get into it. If you're a mother, I mean, you're really, you know, your energy's thin. The husband, boyfriend, the kids, the holidays, the working, the back and forth. I mean, even going back and forth places is a lot of work and very draining these days. But you got work to do, darling. They want you to invest in you. That's what that felt like. This energy felt like Divine Feminine's making a pivot because she's been through a lot of pain. And she's still got a little of that defensiveness in there, that feistiness where, like, you know, masculines can't quite, you know, calm her down. Like, you know, get her out of here. You know, get her over there. Talk to her. You know, go distract her. I'm only saying that because Scorpio is intense. I don't know with this, I'm dodging bullets. That's what it feels like. So I feel like you doing, and you're at, like, it looks like a work from home location here kind of thing. It looks artistic as well. And very involved in it. Some of you might have that cute, that's the new fashion right now, that cute bob. I ain't cutting my hair. It took me too long to grow it this long. So I ain't cutting it, but I do want it. Oh, that bob is so cute. Yeah, it's more like there's a rose petal unfolding energy for my Divine Feminines. Okay, I'm really feeling this you know, rose petal unfolding. But there's that other side where you have this Queen of Cups energy, and these are these desperate women. Please love me, please notice me, I'll give you more. What do you want? Yes sir, I'll take another. You know, I'll bend down, I'll twerk, I will contort myself. And they make, and you want the kids, take them. You know, you want the house, you know, whatever you want, just stay with me. Like, this is this energy. Around town. Thing is, I can't really differentiate which is the 10. I know my divine collective is going to get the 10 of cups because they have the strength and the courage, and they to move forward, and they have, and you got the world card. But there is towers happening for these other counterparts, and these counterparts are energies that went against you, energies that tried to suppress you, energies that you know, could be very much like this Page of Wands. Like, they're just reactive. They're just like, no, and hit, you know, hit the gas, hit the delete, hit the send, hit the live. I don't, they did it impulsively. They did it impulsively. But this caused a lot of severe damage to the divine feminine. Okay. Can they come back from this? Can they recover? 6-6 right there. Can they recover? Can they come back from this? Okay, you're bruised, you're wounded, you're hurt. But you're gonna be rich, baby. There is some deeper truth within you. Within you, something sparked something in you. It made you this high priestess. It made you start that channel. It made you go on this vacation. It made you do things that you didn't expect that you would do. It forced you to go a different direction. And you're like, well, I kind of like this. I didn't know I could do this. I didn't know about this. Leo, explorative energy. I've always wanted to do that, but I didn't. See, I think it's like your hermit time is closing up. That's that hermit energy. You're always, like, you can still be involved with certain people of your clique or tribe, family, whatever, but you're not, there's not this fear component. Spirit wants you to get rid of this fear component. Because they want you to travel the world. This is travel. Like, this is traveling somewhere as well. Maybe you're just on the move a lot. 10 of Swords. Everything is fine. Oh, that's the worst thing. That is a bad combo. Whoa. Whoa. That is a bad combo. We're going to check this out. But I feel like this Queen of Cups has repressed so much of her emotions. Everything is fine. You know, I'll go food shopping. Oh, okay. Well, you want that? Well, I'll get it. You know, you don't have to give me the money because the situation, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, no problem. She's really like taking on a lot. This could be like, yeah, we'll have Thanksgiving at my house. The whole 11 members of, you know, the family, whatever. to please, like, oh no, you know, like, you know, mom and dad need to have a place, like this is, doing too much and not getting the rewards, not getting the accolades, not like people just expect it of you or something. This is, and it's because you've set yourself up to be that way. Queen of Swords. I like her, the Queen of Swords. Now she speaks up, okay? She'll tell you, she'll lay it down. She'll try to have tact, but not all the time. And she seems to be spying, or she wants to communicate, or somebody wants to communicate. Maybe because you're coming off as a Queen of Swords, somebody wants to communicate to you. That's what this is, yeah. I knew it. It's a King of Pentacles. You got some you got a masculine interested in communicating. Maybe he can't because I'm stuttering a lot. I'm just like, what's wrong? My tongue's in the way. Big money, honey. That's right, my sweet lady. You're blind. Like okay, some of my divine feminines, again, you're not seeing it because you're not out of the cycle yet fully. Okay? Maybe when you left, you're still repeating something that when you left, or you're still bound to something. Like it's not complete. Like spirit is just saying we are not done. Like you still have to linger in this uncomfortableness. And yes, you're healing out of it, but you still have to endure some, like the frog in the hot water energy, except this time the frog's going to be like, oh, it's hot. Let me get, you'll be the one that gets out. But we're still in this place. And so I feel like that's what puts divine feminine in this very standoffish energy. Like, I just want to be by myself. I just want to work. I just want to focus on what I'm doing, maybe taking extra focusing, abilities. I don't know what you breathe, meditation. You're not getting your sleep. You're not getting your REM. It takes harder to focus, to concentrate. But somebody wants to reach out to you and you're standoffish. You're very short with your words. You're not here to mingle. You don't have that like, oh, I'm just here to. Because this is the reason I really see this as like, where is divine feminine? She's not able to choose. She doesn't feel comfortable. She doesn't feel rested enough. Maybe that enough syndrome. We talk about that enough syndrome. Cold, strong, yeah. Maybe exactly. You know what? Maybe divine feminine is just worried about her money. Ain't nothing up but the rent. Energy. Ooh, yeah, I feel that. That's a big one. Yeah. Divine feminine. See, so both of you are mirroring each other. Seven of Pentacles. So divine feminine's waiting. Well, what are you going to do, masculine? What's going on with you, And masculine's been bamboozled by Jezebels. And he can't get, he's in cycles. And you're waiting for him to do it on his own. Yeah, no, you're just... Wow. This is a couple, though. Pentacles. King and Queen of Pentacles. But you are just focused on your money. You might have your own business. You might have children. This season. From this point on, it gets so busy. From Halloween on, for my beautiful divine feminines who are mothers, it gets even more tremendously busy. So this person sees you as a mate. This person sees you as a possible mate, baby. We got a couple in the house. We got a couple. Pentacles. Ka-ching. Yeah. I heard ABBA. So, both of you are about your money. One of you might be Year of the Rabbit. Year of the Ox. My neck. What the heck? Somebody can. You guys can't find each other. Yeah, I feel like divine feminine is not even looking for this right now, but you might have an ex that, or just somebody that's the King of Pentacles who's very much in his business oriented, his priority. Work is his priority. But also with divine feminine, she's been healing, and just feeling good. Just trying to, I think like you guys have been beautifying yourselves, feeling good. That takes a lot of work. Like I'm almost getting like feeling good takes a lot of work. Wow. Let's find out about the Divine Feminine. This beautiful Queen of Pentacles. Very smart, clever. Oh, Year of the Goat is here too. Shoot. Oh, there's a king. There's two masculines and one feminine. Let's see if another feminine comes out. So this is the hang up. Somebody's praying for my Divine Feminine to be given another chance. Somebody's praying for you. Somebody's holding up your energy from meeting someone. Dear Lord, don't let her find anybody new. You know, anybody who turns her on, because that's their biggest fear. Okay, they don't want you touched by anyone. They have gone through massive. They could go twerk and do train rows, whatever, but they don't want you touched at all. It's because you're coming, yeah. And both of these are not communicating. And as we're approaching closer to the Mercury retrograde, November 8th, I don't know, 8th, I think. But they see you. They see you shine. This could be negative energy being thrown at you. I don't know. I have to find out. I don't want to go down that. I mean, I'm feeling really good. I don't want to have to go down this. Or maybe they can't communicate. They can't find the star. It's almost like anger, though, too. It's almost like this person is not in the best place, so they wouldn't be communicating very well. Like, I don't know what that's about. And it's passive aggressive energy. That's what it is. That's what it feels like. This feels like passive aggressive energy. And you're in a very open state, you know, where somebody just gets blindsided. Oh wow, yeah, the time is now. This person has a sense of urgency. Oh, they can't come because they feel left out, because they feel like you should reach out. Why haven't you called? Why haven't you reached out? Why haven't you sought them? But they're throwing energy so you will. Because remember I said earlier, oh, you might want to call them, or you might. This retrograde is so sexually, like, psychic. That's a new one, sexually psychic. Okay. I hope they don't kick me out for that one. Let's get some more. They're trying to cloak my throat. They're trying to mess up my throat. So we're gonna, yeah, so now it's working. The Palo Santo's working here. Woo-wee. See, I tell you, this one does not light very well. And then sometimes when they don't light very well, then you light it on the other side, and that ruins the whole Palo Santo stick. I'm telling you, these Palo Santo sticks are so sensitive. Okay. We got a little bit of smoke there. I'm sorry. We just needed a little bit. Okay. My loves. Not very exciting. I mean, I feel like we're getting closer, but there is somebody cock blocking. 2 masculines, 1 female energy. Stay on your business, okay? Stay on your business, like the things that you do for yourself, your family, your home. This is a kind of a homebody energy, though, okay? Capricorn rules the ley lines. Taurus rules, like, assets, property. And Virgo rules your daily activities and health. Those are the 3 signs she represents. Both actually. You have 2, and then you have the fire sign. Okay, so this masculine, this fire sign masculine, see, he's behind her. He's watching her. And both of these are giving the pentacle to each other. So you want to spend time, energy. You want to invest. You want to do more with this person. Somebody's pulling at your energy, a fire sign. Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. I think that's why Spirit's saying lay low. Lay low. Sweet chariot. Oh, Spirit's gonna take this person home. Coming home to taking me home. That song, it's almost, wow. Somebody might be sick. Ooh, what the hell did I just walk into? Ay, 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 ay. Okay, let's see. All right. Let's do angels. Let's bring in the angels. Let's get some positive energy. And then we'll go back to tarot. Okay, Spirit, Lord Jesus, please help me get... Okay, we got 2 cards. Divine guidance. Yeah, this is... You have to like step back, isolate your energy, and really focus on the divine guidance that you're getting for your internal compass for yourself, okay? No reader, no family member, no friend, no coworker can give you the best guidance than divine guidance. But you have to get really clear about what it is you want in this life. Like, your intention. This is the hardest journey, okay? Getting your own intention together is because we come in so entangled from the karmic situations that we just were put upon us at birth. And then you're like, oh, what is my... And then from that, from clearing, basically, intention is found when you clear whatever isn't yours. Whatever you're like, oh, I don't like that. Oh, whatever you gravitate towards, you're trying to figure out why you gravitate towards it. And also, everything that shines and shimmers and sparkles is not gold. So you may go there and then, because I was thinking about this really weird thought. Driving causes you to think, like you're just like have nothing but time to think. And, I studied medicine, couldn't get my degree, but I thought to myself, like they set me up because I wanted all natural stuff. So even like naturopaths or acupuncturists, they would still involve taking, and I'm thinking to myself, but they don't tell you that at the very beginning. I don't know. They should really come with, when you go into a career, they should tell you everything that's involved with it that, affects you. But life doesn't work like that. It's so weird that life doesn't work in the most obvious ways. Barbara, welcome. Thank you for being here. Yeah, so if you guys want to write down anything about how you think, like staying with, with divine intention, staying with the guidance of the divine, and staying in touch, always being able to connect. What is it you do? Like, do you walk? Do you take naps? What is it that you do? But the intention is everything that does not resonate with you, okay? Going towards the things that do resonate with you and expanding that. It's kind of hard when you're young. We also have Kuan Yin on the table. Care and compassion. But see, the thing is, like, you guys have Google, so you have the wonderfulness of being able to look, well, I'm curious about this, and then you kind of get an idea. And then you can be like, oh, okay. We didn't have that advantage. We had to like live our life like crap until we found out that shit don't work. Kuan Yin, care and compassion. Choose to be loved. Do what is right for everyone involved. Offer a helping hand. I ain't offering no helping hand. Let them figure it out. I'm so Scorpio. I'm sorry, I'm not. I have too much on my plate. I don't have time. I have compassion. I can have compassion for you. Yeah, I'm not in that soft mode. I don't know what it is. And they're trying, it's almost like they're trying to get us in this soft mode, with old songs. And I'm like, God, you know, like this, I like, you know, like if you're in the if you're in the car and the radio is on and you're like, oh, and you're, I'm like, oh, just things that don't make any sense to me. I'm like, you're a radio station. Why is there only commercials? You should have music playing. Like, how is it that every radio station at the same time plays commercials? There's like, maybe my collective thinks differently. Okay, there's this new world that wants to come out, and my collective has seen the pitfalls and the mess ups and the illogical things. I don't know. There is like something that wants to emerge. El Mariah, awakening presence. Yeah, you're like divine feminine with divine masculine, not just divine feminine. I'm sorry I said that, but there is people awakening. Like, look at them. They're like, they're so aware, staring. So this energy is about maybe just observing and watching, taking side notes, you know, but not saying anything, because both brows are, if you want to see tight-lipped, this is what they look like. Almost like I heard you're being watched. We're being watched by these higher celestial beings, okay? And when the hits the fan, you'll be plucked away, you know, collective. You'll be, my divine feminines, you'll be set to the side. You won't be in the, you know, I want to say in the target, but you won't be in the pathway. That's what I want to say. You won't be in the pathway at all, because these people see like how good intentioned you are. How now you're much more, some of my collective is much more comfortable accepting the signs. Accepting the signs. And also, my collective is picking up on, like, once I click and say I want it, you know, where the mind goes, the body will follow. So you're like trying to like fine tune that. And then you also, that's like a radio station. You also have to take all the static and all the commercials out of there. You want the core music. You want to have passion, baby. You want to scream in the car to the top of your lungs. Moon cycles. Archangel Haniel. Notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations. Oh yeah, this is the Taurus full moon. There's going to be a lot of crap coming out with Uranus there. Oh, that's why we got the tower. Religious leaders, pastors. That's what I'm picking up. Archangel Haniel, notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations, and capitalize upon these cycles. They're under judgment. These like pastors and stuff are massively under judgment. I almost feel like there is an energy here that knows, and they're like, keep going. Uh-huh. Tell me more. Okay. Or they're just like, I'm listening. Or they're like, here, give them some more rope so they can hang themselves. There's this energy of like, they're watching on the side. Okay, like it's a very weird energy. It's an energy of like when you have a dream and somebody, and you're in this dream, but you know there's a presence and you can't see them. They're like in the corner or in the shadows or something. And you're like, you feel like there's something there. Yeah. So that could be the spine. Patricia Thomas, welcome. Light activation. Yeah, oh, this is good. You're protected. Supreme Tara. You're protected, my loves. Hi, Harshita Kushwa. Hey, oh, thank you so much. Thank you. So it says with the green Tara, Supreme Protection, you are protected, cords are being cut, move beyond limitation, trust. We got this, okay? Okay, so Spirit is guiding us because we're in what is it? Untraveled territory? We're in untraveled territory. We are Star Trek right now. And this is astrologically speaking. Like, we have not really, as a collective, as a human race that has existed in this timeline, but there's people probably that are, well, not people, I don't think they're people, that are underground or, you know, Antarctica and stuff that we can't count on. But that's beside the point. Um, we are on uncharted territory. That's the word. We are in uncharted territory right now. But we're protected because they look at us. They see that, you know, they're like in control of how much we know, how much is let out, how much is revealed and stuff. So it's almost like we're not ready for the truth. Like, you're not. Eesh. Okay, so trust. So it's like they're preparing us. Okay, so just imagine too much of an acceleration can really damage you. Okay, it's almost like stretch marks when you grow up. When you men, you know, you might have stretch marks in your back, your lower back, because you got tall one year real fast. So we have Sanat Kumara, light activation. Yeah. So as we keep accepting our path, awakening our hearts, and living from divine intention, we'll be getting more of a light activation. What are these called? These people. What are they called? The white ones. The Octarians. I can't remember. Or I forgot. Okay, so your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. And I said this, and we got this like a week and a half ago, a week and a half ago. It was in October. We got this. Our psyche powers, because of the age of Aquarius, maybe yesterday I said it, they're getting so much stronger. And we do have, I want to make a note here. We do have people who are trying to clean themselves up from going down a wrong path. Okay? So we have people that are trying to rectify the wrongs. But the thing is, they're not really rectifying the wrongs. They're self-correcting and self-redirecting. And so that helps them to be a better frequency on this planet for themselves and for everybody else. Clairsentience. Okay, so you are the moon in Taurus. Taurus rules money, but it rules the body. And Uranus has been with Taurus. I think it still is. It hasn't changed. These planets don't transit quickly. And so you might get sensations. I got it yesterday. I was doing a reading, and then part of, like, I got a tingling on a strange part of my body that I typically don't as I was doing the reading. So there's more going to be more body. So pay attention to what your body is feeling, and it's psychic as well. So these feelings have to do with psychic, because I was doing a reading and I got the tingling. And I was like, wow, so this is my new way of kind of getting information, confirmation? Yeah, that's your new way. Correct. Your pinky's going to start standing up or whatever. Let's get a little bit. Yeah, we're going to have to. I want to clear a lot of my space. I want to clear a lot of my wardrobe. So there's a lot of transformation happening from the inside out. A lot of these things too also carry frequencies that you just don't need anymore. You can get rid of them. You're going to get new ones. And the more you clear, the more you get. Okay? Because when you clear stuff, then you have more, like your mind is more able to be free, of clutter. And then if you pour and sprinkle a little gratitude on that in the mornings, in the afternoons, in the drive to wherever you're going, in your private time, God ends up giving you these things that, like, because I do this thing where I say, I haven't done it in a while. I haven't done it in a while, which is probably why. But I manifested so much. I go, wouldn't it be nice to have a brand new bed? Wouldn't it be nice? So then my mind takes me to like me on this bed feeling good. And then I release it. And wouldn't you know, there it was. Biggest sale, who knows? But I'm just saying, like, that's how we clear our clutter. So you can't let somebody in who's new if you're thinking about old energy, okay? Like how it feels to be with an ex, how your ex's touch was. You know what I mean? And Justin said it best. He said, he's been on the radio. He says, if you even think about, and I said that, I'm like, is he following me? If you even think about someone, it's sinful in that way. It's kind of ew. Okay, so divine intervention. Intervention and purpose. Spirit, you got to trust this. Spirit is just guiding us. And we have to like tune in. These go together. Divine guidance, divine director, divine intervention, and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. And since my eyes aren't that great, I still have to get my glasses. I wanted to say presence. Happiness is your presence, but it says purpose. Divine. See, you have to take the bull by the horns. That's another thing with this Taurus full moon. Like, what have you let people do for you? Like, who are you following? How, what are you eating? What are you drinking? What are you consuming? Taurus is a lot about what do you hunger for? What are you hungry for? That's interesting. This full moon is happening on a Taurus full moon in November, where there's Thanksgiving, and it has to do with all the food here in the U.S. They don't do this on purpose. They do it intentionally. They do this stuff intentionally. I'm like, oh, brilliant. No food stamps in November. Brilliant. Great idea. Commander Ashtar, call to action. Take charge, lead by example, walk your talk. Oh, yeah. If you take my example, like, I have a big mouth. My dad had a big mouth. Like, he would say stuff out loud. He didn't have much shyness, let's say. And I would always be mortified. Like, oh my God, Dad, you're embarrassing me. You're like, you're bringing the attention. So yeah, this is if you don't speak, like the squeaky wheel gets the attention, gets the oil. This is this energy. Like, if you're timid, like we're done with that now. We're done with that. Everyone has free range to speak, to communicate, to say what they wish. But it has to be it has to be not insulting, not rubbing people the wrong way. But this is more like your energy is needed. Your energy is like you're leading the pack. Okay? You're kind of showing the way. And you're doing it graciously. but you're doing it like firmly, like you will show up. You will be like, okay, so how are you doing? Like, you know, so people, so there's something about maybe your energy makes people kind of be like, oh, you know, kind of stand up a little taller, or, you know, not impress you, but um I guess it's the way you carry yourself. But this Commander Ashtar energy. It really does impose an energy of like, okay, this is business. We're not fooling around. This is not, you know, we can have fun and we can play nice, but we're not messing around with this situation. Oh, 1 hour, and I don't even know how much I have. Of course, Patricia, thank you. And Hashita, I can do the reading, but I think I'm going to run out of battery. It's a 1010 donation, and I can look into it with your permission. Okay, so we have life review. Yeah, this is basically like this year went by in a blink, and we're meant to be looking at our life review right now. And that's what we're supposed to. We're meant to take action on whatever we told ourselves we were going to do in January, which just seems like it was last week. Music. Now you know I love my music. Let's see where we are. Where are we with my music, by the way? Oh, I love this. Okay, so that's gonna be your comfort zone, the music, okay? Because you can't be like projecting or talking to anybody about your sadness, because nobody cares. Nobody wants to know about your problems when they have their own. It's sad. I'm just being scorpionic. I'm sorry. It's so like, ew. Yeah, at the same time, you're making headway. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, your roadblock is not going to be a problem because you've done a lot of the lay work. You've already set the foundation. Okay, let's just say when you're going to do a patio and you put that wood out and it's got a nice flat foundation, it's just a blank canvas. And that's where you're coming from, because you ain't hung up on past. Okay, so the people who are hung up on past, on exes, on cheating on their husbands and wives, and then pretending like at the Christmas party and at Thanksgiving that everything's hunky-dory, have fun with that. Enjoy. You won't have that issue, okay? You're making your own creations, your own world, okay? Your own vibe. Your whole damn vibe out here. Your whole damn vibe. Okay? You got people who are not awakened. And you got family members, people that you love. They're just not awakened. They're not going to accept you. You know, tarot's evil. Even though, like, you've never had no abortions. You've never been with no married man. You don't fuck around with people who are young. You know, but you're evil for tarot? Inner strength. This is Brigitte is for, okay, she had temples. Brigitte had temples. Okay. So that means that a lot of people worshipped her. And she was fierce. She has to do with the hearth, the fire in the hearth. So this is about the home. So this is a lot of like feminine energy, okay? Like the feminine masculine side, where she controls the home and where she's like making sure that everything's set, and there's a lot of love in the home. There's always food on the table, you know. I love Brigitte. Inner strength. Move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have the power. Again, we go back to really we want to review this year, or how many times, like I've been getting so many revelations about not how, okay, this is interesting. Not how my power was taken, not how my power, I gave my power away, but I've been having revelations how my power was taken away, okay? Part of that, and they cut me off and I might get cut off, was the fraternity thing, okay? When they do that, these men are really losing off these women by getting them drunk and getting them over wasted on stuff and saying, oh, you got to be cool, oh, you got to be initiated in this fraternity and stuff. Like, I was traumatized after I visited my friend out there in college, and I'm thinking to myself, like, that was something that was unnecessary in my life. I prioritized something that I thought was going to be fun, and it ended up being a piece of shit show. So you have to like review when you've been traumatized. Like, you're going to start seeing these things a lot more clearly. Yeah, to make room for new love. Look at his little booty. I don't know if I get in trouble for that. Confirmation. I'm going to leave it there because I can't get into like telling you new love's coming, new love's coming, if you're still stuck on the old love. Okay, we have to get into this new. Everyone asks, can I know about my ex? Can I know about blah, blah, blah. Ask about like where you're at. Like, you know, I know what happens is people get so attached to investing into someone and thinking it was going to be something that it's not at all, because they lied. Because people have free will. They can freely lie to your ass in front of your face and smile about it. Thank you. So I think this is also a gift. Like, if you work on really getting in touch with higher source, the Most High, compassion for yourself, clear your space. If you have time, put it, you know, from all the other things that you have to do on your list, but that should be something that makes you feel good. Oh my God, I gotta go, you guys. I've been here too long. All right, take care. Much love and light. Thank you for watching. And don't forget to like. Oh, I do have a raffle, my loves. If you're new, I'm giving away this deck, and please subscribe, because Saturday I'm gonna dress up and we're gonna do Scorpio vibe. Okay, Scorpio reading, because it's Scorpio season. Happy birthday. You also get a love reading and or a spiritual soul session. Okay, so just subscribe. It has to be public, and you can see all the other shorts I have too that kind of had recently. I explained it a little better than right now. So much love and light. Mwah. I really appreciate you guys so much. Be good to you, okay? Take care.